Hello, and welcome to Historical Humans Reads, where we take primary sources and bring them to your screen. I'm Colum Coleman, and today we are reading from a tale of isolation and decadence. Set during the Great Depression, this cornerstone of Gothic literature explores the value of shaping who we become through the eyes of its 13-year-old protagonist. Pushing boundaries and rocketing into the 1948 New York Times Bestseller List by exploring queerness and gender, it is a semi-autobiographical novel written when its author was just 23. It is Other Voices, Other Rooms by Truman Capote. Today we will be reading Part 1, Chapter 1 of Other Voices, Other Rooms by Truman Capote. So, with that, let's begin. Now, a traveler must make his way to Noon City by the best means that he can, for there are no buses or trains heading in that direction. Though 6 days a week, a truck from the Chewberry Turpentine Company collects mail and supplies in the next door town of Paradise Chapel. Occasionally, a person bound for Noon City can catch a ride with the driver of the truck, Sam Radcliffe. It's a rough trip no matter how you come, for these washboard roads will loosen up even brand new cars pretty fast. And hitchhikers always find the going bad. Also, this is lonesome country. And here in the swamp-like hollows where tiger lilies bloom the size of a man's head, there are luminous green logs that shine under the dark marsh water like drowned corpses. Often the only movement on the landscape is winter smoke, winding out the chimney of some sorry-looking farmhouse, or a wing-stiffened bird, silent and arrow-eyed, circling over the black, deserted pine woods. Two roads pass over the hinterlands into Noon City, one from the north, another from the south. The latter, known as the Paradise Chapel Highway, is the better of the pair, though both are much the same. Desolate miles of swamp and field and forest stretch along either route, unbroken except for scattered signs advertising Red Dot 5-cent cigarettes, Dr. Pepper, NEHI, Grove's Chill Tonic, and 666. Wooden bridges spanning brackish creeks, named for long-gone Indian tribes, rumble like far-off thunder under a passing wheel. Herds of hog and cow roam the roads at will. Now and then a farm family pauses from work to wave as an auto whizzes by, and watch sadly till it disappears in red dust. One sizzling day in early June, the Turpentine Company's driver, Sam Radcliffe, a big, balding 6-footer with a rough, manly face, was gulping a beer at the Morning Star Cafe in Paradise Chapel when the proprietor came over with his arm around this stranger boy. "Hiya, Sam," said the proprietor, a fellow called Sidney Katz. "Got a kid here that'd be obliged if you could give him a ride to Noon City. Been trying to get there since yesterday. Think you can help?" Radcliffe eyed the boy over the rim of his beer glass, not caring much for the looks of him. He had notions of what a real boy should look like, and this kid somehow offended them. He was too pretty, too delicate and fair-skinned. Each of his features was shaped with a sensitive accuracy, and a girlish tenderness softened his eyes, which were brown and very large. His brown hair, cut short, was streaked with pure yellow strands. A kind of tired, imploring expression masked his thin face, and there was an unyouthful sag about his shoulders. He wore long, wrinkled white linen breeches, a limp blue shirt, the collar of which was open at the throat, and rather scuffed tan shoes. Wiping a mustache of foam off his upper lips, Radcliffe said, "What's your name, son?" Joel, Joel Harrison Knox. He repeated the syllables explicitly, as though he thought the driver deaf, but his voice was uncommonly soft. That's so, drawled Radcliffe, placing his dry beer glass on the counter. A mighty fancy name, Mr. Knox. The boy blushed and turned to the proprietor, who promptly intervened. This is a fine boy, Sam. Smart as a whip. Knows words you and me never heard of. Radcliffe was annoyed. Here, Katz, he ordered. Fill her up. And the proprietor trundled away to fetch a second beer. Sam said kindly, Didn't mean to tease you, son. Whereabouts you from? New Orleans, he said. I left there Thursday, got here Friday, and that was as far as I could go. No one come to meet me. This has been an excerpt from Other Voices, Other Rooms on Historical Humans Reads. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more excerpts from original texts, please subscribe to be notified of the next one. If there is a work you would like to hear, be sure to like the video and leave a comment listing it below. As always, thank you for listening.